Hi, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show, and today we're thrilled to have Dr. Sterk. Hi, Doc. How are you?
Hi, Brian. How are you? Hi, everybody.
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, he's got an amazing business. If you haven't met him yet, make sure you reach out to him, get to know him, and set up a meeting with him, or an appointment. Just wonderful individual and full of knowledge. Doc, can you tell us how did you even get into the business, the psychologist business and hypnotherapy?
Well, I think I've always wanted to help people. Even as a kid, my friends asked me for advice and what to do about this or that. So I was always the go-to person. And then when I took courses in college, I found it really interesting, psychology. And I transitioned. I went to undergraduate and then graduate and doctoral program in psychology. So that's kind of how it happened.
Wow, wow. I know, I've heard the terms hypnotherapy and hypnosis. Can you explain what the difference is between those two?
Sure. So in hypnosis, you want to change negative habits into good ones, like stopping to smoke, being healthier, getting a better night's sleep, losing weight, doing better on tests. Hypnotherapy is using hypnosis techniques, but to do counseling under. So you put the client into a nice relaxed state of hypnosis, and then you do therapy with them. And the idea is that in therapy, in hypnosis and hypnotherapy, you don't only deal with the conscious mind, but you deal with other layers of the mind. So the mind can absorb, for example, suggestions to help people, other techniques on a deeper level. And so the difference with hypnosis and hypnotherapy is more like psychotherapy, but under hypnosis.
Oh, okay, okay. And again, there's no medicine given.
No
It's all,
medicine, no side effects because there's no medicines. And I teach everybody a how to self hypnosis program that they can do for themselves, by themselves, and without me.
oh, I
So,
see.
so the idea is, let's say somebody's coming to me, let's say weight loss. They
Hmm.
need something on a daily basis. I'll see them once a week, but they need something on a daily basis, tools to help them lose the weight, and they will learn how to do their own self-hypnosis.
Oh, nice, nice. No, and then what about hypnosis versus meditation?
So hypnosis is a very deep kind of relaxation. Meditation can be helpful, but basic difference between hypnosis and meditation is one, hypnosis is even on a deeper, more relaxing. And number two, with hypnosis, you do intervention. So typically you give people very positive suggestions. If I'm working with athletes, I will uh, use visual imagery to rehearse their skills, their mental skills. Let's say with golfers, for example. So you do visual imagery of their swing.
Oh, wow.
That you don't do in meditation.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that athletes went through that. That's interesting. To
Well, more
improve their games?
Yeah, more and more athletes have used hypnosis. And I'm also a registered sports psychologist. So I want to add that into it. Uh,
Wow. Wow.
yeah, so I do hypnosis and sports psychology with athletes because I think it's extremely useful and effective. But one tool that I work with athletes is visual imagery of their skills. positive self-talk, having positive self-talk, how to eliminate negative self-talk like self-criticisms when you're doing your sport.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
don't do that in meditation. See, that's the difference.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you, how can it help people in their daily lives?
Well, it helps a lot. If you want to change any negative habits into positive, such as stopping to smoke, losing weight, sleeping better, um,
And
testing
anxiety? What about anxiety?
anxiety,
I
absolute.
know everyone I talk to is like so stressed because of the economy and jobs and,
And the
inflation.
holidays.
Oh, that's right.
The
That's right.
holidays are coming up, and for some people, it's supposed to be a happy time, and it is a happy time, like Christmas and Hanukkah. They're supposed to be happy times. But for some people who've lost family members,
Uh-huh.
it's kind of a mixed bag. You recall the time when you were a child, and now your mother and father perhaps have died, and it's a mixed time.
Oh, yeah, and
There's
you're by
good,
yourself. Yeah.
and you're by yourself, so you have good feelings, but also upsetting feelings.
Oh, I can
And
understand.
hypnosis can eliminate that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So, I know there's probably different age groups that come and see you. What's the youngest age that people can actually start benefiting from this?
I've worked with children as young as 5 or 6,
Oh, wow.
and I've worked with people well into their 80s in hypnosis. So um, I think any younger than 5 would be difficult because of maybe language and concentration skills.
Uh-huh.
So are more limited as you get younger and younger, below 5. But a 5 and 6 year old child, and children can do very well in hypnosis and can eliminate negative habits and learn to concentrate and do better in school and better in tests. And the reason for that is children have very vivid imagination, which is great
Uh-huh.
for hypnosis.
Oh, wow.
You can use that imagination to take them to a different time and place where they see themselves being able to be very more successful in school and more achieve better academics, for example.
Oh, okay.
I'm just using that as an example. There are so many ways to help in hypnosis.
Well, and then what about like older people then? Like I'm sure like my mother's in her 90s, late 90s. You know what I mean? And I'm sure she has a lot of anxiety and, you know, could it help her age group?
Absolutely. You can help people like of any age as long as they can concentrate and work with me for an hour each time. So if somebody has reasonably good uh, cognitive skills, they can work well in hypnosis. It's the age is not so much the issue.
Oh, and then how long does it take? Can one session stop me from smoking, or would I have to continue on for several sessions? Is it a long, drawn out procedure, with counseling or psychotherapy? Or is it like pretty acute where like maybe 3 sessions and I can pretty much count on stopping smoking?
It depends what the person is coming to me for. If you smoke 5 or 6 cigarettes, yes, one session is enough.
Wow.
But a lot of people, unfortunately, are sometimes addicted to cigarettes and they smoke 20 or 30 cigarettes a day, a pack and a half. That takes a little bit longer, a few sessions, but then the investment in doing that is well worth your health in the long run, having better health, more breathing, better breathing, more energy in your life. So it far outweighs 3 or 4 sessions that it would take.
Oh, okay. I want to remind our viewers that we're talking to Dr. Sterk. He's a psychologist who uses what hypnotherapy, and he's a sports psychologist. Is that?
Sports psychologist,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. God, you got so many
Yeah,
titles. It's hard to keep,
yeah.
track of. But
Sports.
what's the best way they can get in touch with you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So my phone number is 480-767-0956. That's the office phone. That's probably the best way. My website also has a form if they want to fill that out and get in touch with me. And the website is www.peak, P-E-A-K plus P-L-U-S az.com. So it's peakplusaz.com. And
Oh,
again,
okay.
the phone number 480-767-0956.
Oh, great. Doc, I got a couple questions. One is, can this be done over Zoom or do you always meet in person?
Well, at the time, at this time, for the last couple of years with the COVID and so forth, I have used Zoom to continue helping people. Uh, I think a lot of people didn't want to go out and take a chance and so forth for good reasons. But now that there's much less of it going around, I prefer working face to face in an office situation. But I have a few people that, for one reason or another, can't make it, can't want to come to the office for one reason or another, transportation wise. So I'll do Zoom in that case. But I got to tell you, I prefer, maybe I'm old fashioned in this way, but I prefer the real face to face
Yeah. Well, I know
experience.
even in one of our network meetings, you conducted, a hypnotherapy session. It was quite amazing just to watch it.
Oh, thank you.
No, really, it was very effective. Again, I got a couple more questions.
Okay, please.
Um, I used to go to the state fair, and one of the features there, besides the food, was seeing the hypnotherapist. He would make people walk around like a chicken, and like
Quack like a duck.
yeah, exactly, exactly. No,
Yeah.
so and I always wondered, when they do that, number one, are there any long-term negative effects that could last a while on a person?
Well, first of all, I don't practice that kind of hypnosis. Stage hypnosis, as you described in the state fair, can be very, very funny, very funny. They use that also in the nightclubs. And when people are under the influence of booze, alcohol, they
Oh
will,
yeah.
their inhibitions are less, so they will do funny things. I don't work that way. I work to really achieve goals, realistic goals, help people feel better about themselves, get rid of negative habits and turn them into positive ones. So that's how I work. And so I don't make people quack like ducks or bark like dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't do
No,
that.
but that was my second question is, yeah, the hypnotherapy so it can be used for entertainment as well as beneficial wellness like you're using it for, which
I
is
would
phenomenal.
say, I would say if you're going to use it the way I use it, it's good to have also, a kind of a professional mental health background, which I have.
Okay.
So that's another extra benefit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, so one final question I've got is who's your ideal client or patient, I should say?
I work with a lot of people who are nervous, who are stressed out, who get anxious, anxiety, who have a lot of worrisome thoughts and feelings. And feeling in times of doom in their life. People can't sleep well. People are anxious about their day. Those are like really ideal clients for me. And also somebody that wants to improve their athletic performance in their sport. And also somebody that wants to improve their test taking abilities. So those are like three types of ideal clients. But I work with a lot of other people, you know,
Uh-huh.
who want to achieve goals,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, like
No,
having better study habits, maybe overcoming fears.
yeah. No, that's interesting. No, Doc, so again, can you remind our viewers the best way to get in touch with you and sign up with you?
Sure, thank you. So my phone number is 480-767-0956, 767-0956, area code 480. My website is www.peak, P-E-A-K, plus P-L-U-S, all lowercase, peakplusaz.com.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, well, again, with the holidays upon us, yeah, I mean, yeah, keep him in mind. Sign up with him. It's easy. Just give him a call at that number, 480-767-0956, or his website. And then, yeah, enjoy the benefits of hypnotherapy. And
Well,
yeah, well, thank you, Doc, for being here. It's great to
thank you
see you
so
again.
much, Brian, and thank you everyone that's listened and watched. And I please just keep in mind, I also teach people self-hypnosis, how they can do this on their own.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, thank you.